Yeah, thanks, Andrew. Yeah, really exciting to be, I guess, appointed the captain. Obviously, never good news to have, the captain of the Australian cricket team miss through injury. So, firstly, to Finch, we hope he recovers really quickly. We understand how good a player he is on the field and what he brings on and off the field. So, hopefully, he can recover really quickly and be back into this side sooner rather than later. And then, yeah, just, I guess, excitement to, like I said, be recognised, to be able to stand in for Aaron. A new series here in Barbados, which I'm really excited for that to start tomorrow. And I know the rest of the guys are too.
Is it a little bit of reassurance in a way that it has been you that's been named captain, given the vice captaincy was tweaked a bit last summer? Is it nice to know that you're still regarded in that position?
Oh, I think when I was given the news, I was made pretty clear still how I was, I guess, held amongst the group. And for me, nothing really changed over the last 12 months. Understanding, a lot of guys got some opportunities to vice captain the team. And my cricket didn't change. My mentality didn't change. And, it was a great opportunity, the vice captaincy, when I did have it. So, yeah, to be recognised over here in Barbados to lead the group out tomorrow is just excitement at the moment.
Just a last quick one, if I can. Do you know where you'll bat in the side tomorrow, and have you made any other decisions on the 11 yet?
I'll likely bat through the middle, and my role will be pretty similar. We'll have a training session tonight and have a look at the conditions. So JL and I and the fellow selectors will sit down and see what group we think will line up best against this West Indies team. So not just as yet.
Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Russell Gould.
Yeah, I'm here. G'day, Alex. Just wondering, firstly, can you give us an actual update on Finchy? Is it, do you know how long he might be out? Is this a one-time deal, or I know the press release said day-to-day, but can you give us an update on that?
Nothing more than that. Yeah, just speaking to Aaron, it will be a day-to-day monitoring of his knee. We saw him play all 5 T20s, so hopefully he'll be back next game. I'll leave that up to the medical staff with what they do, but he'll look after himself to the best he can, and he's itching to get back out on the park. So yeah, hopefully it's just this game.
You have been vice captain, as I said, sort of during all the time. Have you been doing stuff to prepare yourself for this occurrence? Because obviously when you're a vice captain, you're one injury away from being captain. Have you done stuff to prepare yourself for this, and so do you feel ready for it?
Yeah, look, I've had lots of opportunities in the last probably 24 months to lead the Adelaide Strikers, the Australia A team, the West End Redbacks when Travis isn't there. So I guess if you talk about preparation, those opportunities are great for my development. Playing more games at this level also gives you a greater understanding of what it takes and what it takes to win matches. So, I'll continue to learn the game of cricket, no doubt, but I feel really confident with who I've got alongside me, the guys that will come out in the park with me tomorrow, the experience that we do have. So, yeah, I guess that's probably, comforting.
Just finally for me, obviously the T20 series didn't go as well as everyone would have hoped, and obviously now an injury to the captain. What's the general mood like in the group, though? You've obviously been away for a while too, so what's the general mood like in the team?
Excitement. Learning from those T20s. We played some good cricket. We had some opportunities to stay alive in the series, and unfortunately we didn't quite grab them. So now moving into one-day cricket, obviously the game lengthens out. There's some opportunities to bat some time in the middle. A new location here in Barbados and a new series. So with the likelihood of some fresh faces, it's an exciting feel around the group.
We'll go to Jim Callanan.
G'day, Alex. Congratulations on the news, mate. Just to double up, I'm sorry to probably labour on the Finchy side of things, but there's no risk of him leaving the tour, I suspect, just from your answer before. Can I just clarify that? It just seems like it could only be a couple of game type thing.
Yeah, hopefully he's back. Yeah, come what is it, Thursday? I think we play the next one. So hopefully he's available for that game. I haven't sat down with the medicos to get a deeper understanding of it, but he's still around the group. He's still offering lots around the group. So we know with Fincher, he'll prepare and get ready to play that next game. Hopefully he does come up for it. And in terms of leaving the tour, I haven't had any indication on that.
And mate, just on yourself, I guess it's a challenge on a couple of fronts. I suspect personally, you really want to make sure you get back amongst the runs as well as lead the team. So it's going to be busy for you. You excited by that and aware of maybe just the difficulties of being able to not just focus on yourself. You got to focus on the team as a whole. Yeah,
absolutely. The focus is winning the game of cricket for Australia, and that's getting around my teammates that come out in the park with me, making sure we're really connected and really well planned. And in terms of my game, I feel really confident. We know T20 cricket's a different game to one-day cricket, and I'm excited, to lead the group tomorrow in the first game against the West Indies in their country. We want to get on the board early. We know how damaging they can be if you give them a chance. So we're excited. We feel really ready, and I'm excited to get out there with the yellows on and toss the coin.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Andrew Wu.
Yeah, g'day, Alex. Congratulations on the captaincy. Just wanted to ask you about your experience, formerly as a captaining Australia. I mean, Alan Border had a bit of free advice for you over the summer. I mean, what did you take away from that, and did you think that criticism at the time was fair?
Oh, I guess my takeouts is that there's lots of really good and a lot of great leaders around the country still caring about the game of cricket. So for him, to answer my call and have a chat to me about what he saw, that was a great learning curve for me to speak to one of Australia's best captains. So, I'm excited again for the opportunity I've got to start the series tomorrow. New series against the West Indies in one-day cricket. Hopefully, we like I said, we start really strongly. We are ready. We've I guess got the tour underway with the T20s, and now it's change of format. One-day cricket's been really strong for us in the last 12 months. So I'm excited for the group that comes out in the park to start strongly and hopefully get a win on the board. But no, I think, like I said, the opportunities I've had to captain teams in the past 2 years will hopefully help me lead this group really strongly.
Was it a bit jarring at the time, and have you sort of had to change any of your sort of leadership style as a result of it?
No, I saw it as an opportunity to learn. Firstly, I picked up the phone and spoke to AB the following day. So I obviously saw what he said, and look, I didn't take it too much to heart, and more of an opportunity to learn.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Andrew. Cheers.
Dan Breddick.
G'day, Alex. Congratulations. Wanted to just ask you about the contrast, I suppose, between 50-over cricket and 20-over cricket these days. Obviously, your sort of spot in those two teams is a little bit different as well. I mean, how translatable is the experience of the past week into this week as the two formats stand these days? Yeah,
thanks. First, I think the opportunity for our batters as well to go out and bat some time. And as batters, we love spending time out in the middle. So 50 overs is an extra 30 overs for us to occupy the crease. We know Finch won't be there tomorrow, so there's 17 ODI 100s that won't come out in the park with us. So there's some really good opportunity for young senior players to fill his role in the team. But no, look, I guess training and seeing what we are doing behind closed doors, the guys are playing some really good cricket and preparing really well. We saw how well Mitchell Marsh is going. And then just understand the difference in T20 cricket and one-day cricket. Like I said, the opportunity to go and spend some time in the middle in what looks a pretty good wicket. yeah, it's exciting for our batters. And then with the ball as well, we understand the impact that the West Indian boys can have. Their hitting power is really strong. So, yeah, we can prepare as much as we can, and now it's about executing come tomorrow.
You talk about time in the middle. Mitch has obviously had more time in the middle than anyone else. Should that, or will that play a factor in sort of where you want to slot him in for this series, just on the basis that he has faced a few more balls?
Yeah, look, I think getting as many balls under his belt as possible is going to be beneficial for the Australian cricket team. So the way he's playing, recovering and preparing is great to see. We know how well he can play at his best, and he's showing that. His ability not only with the bat, but now with the ball, it really adds a lot to this one-day group. So exciting now for him to, continue on, start again, basically, and continue on the form that he's in. No doubt he'll be really confident, but yeah, it's about putting that confidence, that form now, I guess, on the board.
Thanks, Dan. We'll go over to Louis live in Barbados. Louis.
Alex, who actually told you that you'd be captaining Australia, and yeah, did you get a chance to speak to your family about it?
Yeah, so I caught up with JL yesterday, did a lap with him, and gave me the bad news about Finchy, and then the good news for myself. So that was yesterday afternoon, and then when everyone started to wake up in Australia, I could get on the phone and let them know. And yeah, an extremely proud family. So yeah, it was exciting to let the family know back home. And now it's about preparing and looking forward to tomorrow.
It's been touched on with some of the questions before, but it's obviously a really different looking ODI team. Missing maybe your 5 leading run scorers from the last ODI series you played. How different is it? I mean, Wadey said the other day that captaining is easy in international cricket all the time with the experienced guys. Do you feel like your first go at it might actually be quite difficult?
Yes and no. There's going to be challenges thrown up throughout the match, no doubt. But I think with the bowling attack, it's still going to be really experienced. There's guys there that know their role really well. There's some experience out in the park as well. Like I said, I guess we'll wait and see the lineup. You go through the list that's over here with Moses Enriques, Josh Hazlewood, Mitchell Starc, Adam Zampa now, Matthew Wade, Mitch Marsh, Dan Christian. There's still a lot of wealth of knowledge that will come out into the park alongside me tomorrow. So it's going to be a challenge, no doubt, playing the West Indies over here. But yeah, no doubt our boys will prepare really strongly and we'll be prepared for what they throw at us.
I know you don't want to name the team, but is Dan Christian a chance to play? He hasn't played 50 over game in domestic cricket for 4 years, let alone international.
Yeah, I think we'll sit down and look at the list tonight with what we think will match up really strongly. We know we can get overs out of Mitchell Marsh, Moses Enriques. We know Dan's ability with both bat and ball. Obviously, Wadey's over here as well and adds another bow to our batting lineup. But I guess, putting the pieces together without Finchy, it's down to a few guys. So excited for whoever gets the opportunity. But we'll sit down tonight to go through what's the best attack to beat West Indies.
Just a final one. A few guys have said that Hayden Walsh took you guys by surprise a little bit from that last series, or maybe not as prepared as you could have been. Kieran Pollard said earlier that he's not actually playing this one-day series despite not being in the official squad. Are you better prepared this time?
I don't think we weren't prepared. I think, coming over to new conditions, he obviously played a really big role. I think in T20 cricket, you still have to score, and at times, your matchups or who you think you can target are going to produce wickets. We've seen him bowl now. I don't think we're underprepared, but he obviously did some damage. So, come tomorrow, if he walks out there, we do know what we are facing.
Excellent. Thanks, Louis, and thanks everyone on the line. And once again, congratulations to Alex Carey, the 26th captain of the Australian cricket team. Thanks, everyone. We'll catch up with you all tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Alex.
everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Take care.